Now on Good Morning El Paso.
Today is voting day in Indiana for both the Democrats and the Republicans. I'm ABC's Lana Zach in Washington, and coming up, I'll tell you who has the most to gain and the most to lose.
It's your voice, your vote, and today is the last day for early voting in the special election to replace City Rep Larry Romero.
Another administrator has been arrested in the EPIC cheating scandal.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso.
Rise and shine, a very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. Let's start things off by talking about the forecast. A nice day ahead.
Yes, looking forward to today, Crystal.
Absolutely. This is a forecast that I don't think anyone can complain about. We're warming up more so than yesterday. Still going to talk sunshine, clear conditions. No changes really, other than just a little warming through this afternoon. This morning is also a bit warmer than yesterday at this time. We're sitting at 53 in El Paso, winds at 5 miles per hour. Those winds not strong enough to create a wind chill. We are looking at a feel-like temperature also at 53 degrees. Same in Las Cruces, only 3 mile per hour winds, a temperature of 46, but that's better than the 30s we saw yesterday. Now at 45 degrees, just updating from the Las Cruces International Airport. So temperatures not bad to start. Later today, they will be warmer than what we saw yesterday in the afternoon. We'll talk high temperatures with your planner coming up.
Okay, thank you, Crystal. Today is voting day for Republicans and Democrats in Indiana. ABC's Lana Zach has the latest. It's your voice, your vote.
It's called Importantville, right?
Indiana's vote today may be key to Donald Trump locking up the nomination before the Republican convention. There's no way that Ted Cruz can win without a contested convention, and Trump supporters have some harsh advice for Cruz.
Do the math. I will. You ask cases to drop out, it's your turn.
Well,
take your own words.
Now I'm curious, sir.
Time to drop out.
And Trump is not letting up.
Honestly, I think he's crazy. Lion Ted does not have the temperament to be doing this. He is choking like a dog because
he's even seizing on this moment. Carly Fiorina, the senator's running mate, falling off the stage in Lafayette, Indiana.
She went down right in front of him and he was talking. He kept talking. He didn't even look like... That was a weird deal.
On the Democratic side,
let us see Indiana help lead this country into the political revolution.
Bernie Sanders in a close race with Hillary Clinton, trailing her but within the margin of error in Indiana. The Clinton campaign already preparing for next week's primary in West Virginia, which promises to be contentious. Former President Bill Clinton squaring off with angry protesters.
Let him alone. I want him to stay.
In an interview back in March, Hillary Clinton had said she'd put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business. Clinton now says that was a misstatement, but it's still not going over very well in coal country. Lana Zach, ABC News, Washington.
Happening today, voters in El Paso's District 2 will have their last chance for early voting in the race for a new city rep. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas joins us live with the details on that. Denise?
Good morning, Hillary. And if you don't cast your ballot today, you'll have to wait until Saturday, May 7th on Election Day. District 2 has been without a representative since Larry Romero resigned in February, citing health concerns. He's also under an investigation by the city's Ethics Commission. District 2 covers Central and a small portion of Northeast El Paso, with 36,000 registered voters. And on the ballot, Dolores Garcia Baca, Semeli de Aztlan, Abraham Monteros, Gordon Ray Thatcher, David Nevares, Jim Tolbert, Rene Aviles, and Angel del Toro. If you can't make it out to early voting today, again, Election Day is this Saturday, and polls will be open from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. And other elections around the county include Tornillo ISD, where voters are being asked to pass a $10,000 bond, and over in Anthony, where there are 3 council seats up for grabs. I've posted a link to the county's election website over at KVIA.com where you can get more information. Stephanie, back to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Denise. And now, still no arrest connected to a shooting in central El Paso early Sunday morning. Police say around 5 o'clock, a 32-year-old man was shot in the parking lot of a bar on the 4000 block of Nations at Tompkins. That's where the Turnip Lounge is. The victim is identified as Gregory Alford. Alford told police he was trying to break up a fight when a man took out a gun and shot him several times. He was taken to University Medical Center and is expected to survive. The Las Cruces man who pleaded guilty to stabbing his girlfriend to death has been sentenced to life in prison. From our New Mexico mobile newsroom, 24-year-old Corey Franklin must serve 30 years before he becomes eligible for parole. As for the family of the victim, Graciela Hernandez, they tell us they're happy to have all this finally behind them.
I think that he's very sensitive to offending any of the family that was in court today, and I think he just didn't feel comfortable saying anything at this time.
We feel that justice has been served for her. Of course, it's not going to bring her back. It's not going to, but it at least gives us that comfort so we can deal and cope with it.
I think it means
And Franklin was also ordered to pay restitution to cover the cost of family counseling, cleanup of the murder scene, and the burial service.
ABC 7's complete coverage of the district's cheating scandal continues now this morning. A sixth administrator is now charged in connection with the EPISD cheating scandal. Former EPISD assistant principal, or rather superintendent, James Anderson surrendered to federal agents. He is charged with conspiracy to defraud the U.S., conspiracy to commit mail fraud, and making a false statement to a federal prosecutor. The attorneys for the 5 current and former El Paso School District administrators went before a federal judge for a scheduled hearing on Monday. Damon Murphy, John Tanner, Nancy Love, Diane Thomas, and Mark Tegmeyer all pleaded not guilty. They were all arrested last Wednesday on federal charges stemming from the massive cheating scandal at the district. The employees are accused of taking part in forcing students out of school, placing them in grade levels above or below their level in order to manipulate the test scores of the state.
And now coming up on 6:07, time to talk about our weather and our traffic. Let's start things off with meteorologist Crystal Clay. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, and good morning, everyone. Very happy Tuesday. A little different today than yesterday. The difference will be warming up more so. We're also starting out with a little warmer conditions. Here are your clouds and radar map. Looking at those current conditions, you see mostly just clear skies out there. No rain to track this morning. Really no clouds out there to track as we move forward. I don't expect that to change, actually. We're going to stay with sunshine throughout the day. On your planner, 55 your temperature at 8 a.m. by noon, 69, and a high temperature for today of 82 degrees. Will be nice, 2 degrees shy of average for this time of year. Overall, very pleasant, typical May conditions. We do get a little less typical as we move through the rest of your week. We're talking higher winds and warmer temps. We'll get to that coming up at 6:17.
All right, thanks, Crystal. And now let's take a live look at traffic this morning. I-10 and Mesa Hills looking really nice this morning if you're getting ready to head out. No tie-ups to tell you about. Looking good. An ABC 7 traffic alert, though. The Mesa exit ramp on I-10 West will close tonight starting at 9. The Wrestler exit ramp on I-10 will also be closed. That means you'll have to get off the freeway completely at Red Road or Sunland Park. The ramps will reopen at 5 tomorrow morning. And another traffic alert if you have plans to drive on I-10 West towards Tucson, then be ready for a major slowdown here. Get this, Arizona is lowering the speed limit there on I-10 near New Mexico from 75 to 45 miles an hour. State officials say it's because of several pileups in recent months due to dust storms in that area. Steph?
Okay, thank you so much, Hillary. And we still have more to come here on Good Morning El Paso. City Council still trying to decide if the city should provide a municipal ID, while supporters say it will support more than just immigrants. And later, severe weather once again rocking parts of the United States. We'll take a look at the damage and what's in store for today. It is 6:09. This is ABC 7, where news comes first.
At Pure Leaf, we know that the best things in life are real. So we wouldn't use anything other than real, fresh picked tea leaves. Brewed the way you make it at home. Pure Leaf. A delicious, real leaf-brewed iced tea. We love iced tea the way you love iced tea. Pure and simple. Pure Leaf, for the love of leaves.
Dad told me there are 2 billion moms on Earth. I got the best one.
At Jared, we only sell one piece of jewelry. The unique Pandora bracelet for the best mom in the whole wide world. That's why he went to Jared. How do you like your coffee?
Choosing my favorite International Delight flavor is like choosing my favorite child. Hazelnut and Lucas. I like it international, and I expect to be delighted.
Covering your stories in Las Cruces and southern New Mexico, that's ABC7's commitment to you. From our bureau in Las Cruces and using the latest technology to bring you live coverage from locations where others can't, you can count on ABC7's New Mexico mobile newsroom. Anchors dressed by Ella Blue.
Is that the new product brief?
Why, yes it is. And she's got a strategy for this company that's going to blow your mind.
Sometimes you just got to let your glasses do the talking. At Stanton Optical, get 2 pairs of eyeglasses for $69 plus a free eye exam.
Welcome to Casa Kia.
Welcome. Congratulations on your new Casa Kia. We sell dreams.
We want to welcome you to our grand opening sale happening now at
Casa Kia!
Grand opening specials.